In this session we discuss placing Twitter badges on a website or a blog. First of all, you want to be on your profile page. Then you want to go to About, right down in this area. You want to click on About. And then you want to click on Resources. Now, that was from the new Twitter platform. If you're still using the old Twitter platform, or even if you are using the new one, you can also type in twitter.com/goodies, GOODIES. And then we'll bring you to the same page. And what we're going to discuss in this session is how to just place one of these follow buttons or these badges on your website so that somebody can click on that badge and that will bring them back to your Twitter profile. We'll talk about these more advanced widgets in a later session. So to get to the follow buttons, just click on the buttons. And now we have a choice of all of these different buttons that we can place either on our blog or on our website to help people find us on Twitter. So the first thing we're going to do is place one of these badges on a WordPress blog. Now I'm going to choose one of the smaller images here. All you need to do is click on any one of these images, and what it will do is give you some code that you will then copy. And then once we've copied the code, we're going to go over to our blog site or our WordPress website. Then we're going to scroll down until we see the text widget. And then we'll pull the text widget up to the area that we want to place it, which is in this very first primary widget area. And we open up a text box and we paste the code. Now in this one I am going to give it a title because I only copied one of those small images. I want to be certain that people know that when they click on that image they will be following me on Twitter. And I save that. And the last thing I want to do is I want to actually put this text widget up above all of my other widgets in this website. And so I just drag it up to the top. Now when I take a look at the blog, I'll now have an icon here that my visitors can click on, and that will automatically take them to my Twitter profile. Now remember the difference between a widget and a badge is that a badge is typically just a graphical representation of a link, whereas a widget has much more functionality, and we will talk about those in a later session, as I mentioned before. Now the next thing I want to show you is how to place a badge on a regular HTML website. I'm going to use one of these larger buttons for that purpose. And when I click on that, again I get the code, but that code is now going to include this image as opposed to the smaller image I chose before. And here's what the website looks like, or the web page looks like, that I'm going to paste it onto. And I want it to show up just underneath my Facebook badge here that we placed there in the previous session. To do that, I'm going to open up Dreamweaver. If I look in my visual area here in Dreamweaver, I see I have my menu items, and then below that I have my Facebook code. And so I want to make certain that I place my cursor just under there, or near my Facebook badge, and I can see right here where it says End Facebook Badge. So I'll hit enter there so that I can then paste my Twitter badge. And I want to save it and view it, and now I get the Follow Me on Twitter badge just under my Facebook badge. So that really is how simple it is to place badges on either your blog or your website. And this does conclude this session.